Hi everyone, my name is Lindsay Gales, and today I am here to present my paper version of my proposal for the game Globify. Now, Globify is a geographic game that's going to be completely online, an online game. So thinking of the paper prototype, I will admit, was quite difficult. And I am realizing my game is quite complex. And I really like what I came up with in my beginning proposal. But creating a paper prototype for that, I really had to scale it down because I would be here for hours and hours and hours, and that's not the goal. So, what I started with was drawing the United States. Now, Globify is going to test knowledge across all 50 states and then eventually across all 7 continents. So the goal is to start in one continent, ideally the continent that you reside in. So we will be starting in North America, in the United States. So I made the template for my students to then attach puzzle pieces, so I made another version that I cut out. Now, because especially the original 13 colonies section and all of those tiny mini states, I kind of made that into one piece. Now, ideally, I would have liked these to be much bigger, and I would have liked to have the questions on the back of them, but that would have just taken a lot more time, I feel. So instead, we're going this route. So for example, they would, let's just pretend this says Oregon. So they would pull, actually, it's in a separate baggie here. They would pull one of the states, and then they would look at my slideshow, and the question for the first one would say, okay, these are the 3 questions that you have to answer. So what is the capital of Oregon? What body of water borders Oregon on its west? What is the largest city in Oregon? Now, the questions will change due to the grade level and how much I want to challenge my learners based on their age. And then the point being, if they get all 3 correct, they will then be able to lock this into place on the map. Now, for this paper prototype, I did not make all 50. I cut out all 50 states, but I did not make questions for all 50 states. So I selected 3. I did Oregon, Alaska, and California. And I'm going to have my students really help me evaluate, or I would like to learn really, one, the layout. So I want to know, what does it look like? What is the puzzle piece going to have on it? What varying questions? How many questions? And kind of what's going to be the turn? How does the dynamics of the turn itself work? And then ideally, when it becomes a video game, it would be very color coordinated, and they just click on the section of the map they wanted, and it would pull up, and it would flip around, and it would have all the questions, but it would have links to videos and reading passages and activities so they could study. So really, this is a quite complex topic, like I said, but this is what I am choosing to test for right now, knowing that we are going to adapt to this, and I don't want to put too much time into this because I know I'm going to have to change it and adapt it, and I don't want to have beautiful, as you said, a finished project. So, with that being said, any suggestions you could give are greatly appreciated, as I'm still trying to figure out how to test the pieces themselves. So, hope you enjoy. Looking forward to see how Globify turns out. Thank you.